We're good. We got lots of people over there. Sorry. I'm excited because we're sleeping. All right, Parkview. So I hope you're getting cozy or starting to get cozy or coming to see us. But we're going to read you some bedtime stories because we're getting ready for bed over here.
Yes. All right. First story is Llama Llama, Red Pajama. All right. Llama Llama, Red Pajama reads a story with his mama.
Mama kisses baby's hair. Mama Llama goes downstairs.
Llama Llama, Red Pajama feels alone without his mama. Baby Llama wants a drink. Mama's at the kitchen sink.
Llama Llama, Red Pajama calls down to his llama mama. Mama says she'll be up soon. Baby Llama hums a tune.
Llama Llama, Red Pajama, waiting for his mama. Mama isn't coming yet. Baby Llama starts to fret.
Llama Llama, Red Pajama whimpers softly for his mama. Mama Llama hears the phone. Baby Llama starts to moan.
Llama Llama, Red Pajama listens quiet for his mama. What is Mama Llama doing? Baby Llama starts boo-hooing.
Llama Llama, Red Pajama hollers loudly for his mama. Baby Llama stomps and pouts. Baby Llama jumps and shouts.
Llama Llama, Red Pajama, in the dark without his mama. Eyes wide open, covers drawn. What if Mama Llama's gone?
Llama Llama, Red Pajama, weeping, wailing for his mama. Will his mama ever come? Mama Llama, run, run, run!
Baby Llama, what a tizzy. Sometimes Mama's very busy. Please stop all this llama drama and be patient for your mama.
Little llama, don't you know, Mama Llama loves you so. Mama Llama's always near, even if she's not right here.
Llama Llama, Red Pajama, gets 2 kisses from his mama. Snuggles pillow soft and deep.
Baby Llama goes to sleep. All
We
right.
have some more teachers getting ready to read to you.
Here comes some more. Oh, I like your squishmallow, Miss Peterson.
Oh, yeah, I have my squishmallow. Hello, everyone. I brought my squishmallow to sleep with because you know they are pretty cozy. And I've got my little blanket. I need somebody to hold this. And I lost the book. Oh, can you hold this? This?
I sure can.
I can hold the book. Okay. Whew, I've not read on the roof before in the winter. Never lick your finger. This book is called Roar of a Snore. And I'm hoping that when you drive by, you don't hear a lot of snoring, because I bet some teachers snore. The sky was dark, the stars were bright, each Huffle fast asleep that night. Except for Jack, eyes open wide, he tossed and turned, he groaned, he sighed. Jack heard a noise that rocked the floor. He heard a noise that shook the door. Jack heard a snore. A mighty snore, a clamorous snore, a thundering, ear-splitting roar of a snore. Somebody needs a CPAP machine. Old Hound Dog Blue was sound asleep. He woofed and snuffled at Jack's feet. Wake up, Old Blue, and stop that snore. Old Blue woke up. The snore still roared. So Blue and Jack went searching. Across the hall slept Mama Gwyn. Her huffs and puffs made curlers spin. Oh my goodness. Wake up, Mama Gwyn, and stop that snore. Mama Gwyn woke up. The snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen went searching. Sweet baby Sue slept one door down. Her high-pitched snore made a whistling sound. Wake up, baby Sue, and stop that snore. Baby Sue woke up. The snore still roared. Who could it be? So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and baby Sue went searching. Way down the stairs in his favorite chair snored Papa Ben like a grumbly bear. Wake up, Papa Ben, and stop that snore. Papa Ben woke up. I don't know. The snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and baby Sue and Papa Ben went searching. In the old porch swing slept the Huffle twins. Oh my. Josie Joe wheezed out. Jenny Lynn wheezed in. Wake up, you two, and stop that snore. The snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and baby Sue and Papa Ben and Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn went searching. I just don't know who it's going to be.
I don't either.
I haven't actually read this story. Gosh, what's going to happen? They found their barn filled up with snores. The sheep, the goat, the cow, and more. Wake up, you critters, and stop those snores. The critters woke up. The snore still roared. So Blue and Jack and Mama Gwen and baby Sue and Papa Ben and Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn and sheep and goat and cow and hens went searching. Up the loft the Huffles climbed to search together one more time. They searched the hay with drowsy eyes, and there they found a snore surprise. One lost kitten in the hay, snoring all his cares away.
A kitten.
Yeah, even cute little things snore sometimes. I'll be hornswoggled, Jack Muffle cried. His snore is 3,000 times his size. Wake up, little cat, and stop that snore. The snore still roared. Now let him sleep, hushed Mama Gwen. He needs his rest. He looks done in. He's traveled far across our field, said Papa Ben. He needs a meal. He needs a home, said baby Sue. Woof, woof, agreed old hound dog Blue. All Huffle eyes were fixed on Jack. Jack sighed. Then grinned and looked right back. He's found a home. It's our haystack. So Jack and Blue and Mama Gwen and baby Sue and Papa Ben and Josie Joe and Jenny Lynn and sheep and goat and cow and hens joined little cat and snuggled in. Each Huffle added snuffles, huffs, wheezes, whistles, grumbles, and puffs. One giant snore sailed through the night. At last the Huffles all slept tight. But down the road, eyes open wide, Molly Olson tossed and sighed. She heard a snore.
That was a good one.
And roar of a snore.
Should we trade?
Sure.
I'm going to read Pete the Cat. We all know Pete the Cat, right? But this is called Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. I wonder why Pete the Cat is feeling sad or blue. Let's see. Pete the Cat and the Bedtime Blues. Pete and the gang had a great day. They'd been at the beach, surf and sun, and tons of fun. But when the sun went down, they didn't want the fun to end. Pete had an idea. I wonder what Pete's idea was. Hey, how about a sleepover? More time for tons of fun. Groovy. Pete's place. Let's go. The party was far out, but they knew they couldn't stay up all night. The gang decided it was time to say goodnight. On went the pajamas, and out went the lights. Good night, Gus. Good night, Alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete was just about to catch some Z's when clap, clap, clap. Who did that? Asked Pete. It was me, said Grumpy Toad. I don't want to go to bed. I want to clap instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Good night, Gus. Good night, Alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Time to sleep. Pete tried again to catch some Z's when, rat-a-tat-tat! Who did that? Pete asked. It was me, said Gus the platypus. I don't want to go to bed. I want to jam instead. Pete covered his head. This cool cat needs to go to bed. Time to sleep. Oh, none of Pete's friends are letting him go to sleep. Good night, Gus. Good night, alligator. Good night, Toad. Good night, Pete. Pete closed his eyes to catch some Z's when he heard... Munch, munch, munch. Pete had a hunch it was alligator. He was always up for eating. What could Pete do? All the clapping, rat-a-tat-tatting, and munching was giving him the bedtime blues. Pete had a groovy idea. He got out his favorite bedtime story and started to read, first to himself and then to the gang. Pete noticed it was finally quiet. No more clapping, no more rat-a-tat-tatting, and no more munching. Ooh, my hands are so chilly that I'm struggling to turn the pages of this book. Pete yawned and turned off the light. Good night. Sleep tight. Time to catch some Z's. Tomorrow was another day for surfing, fun, and tons of fun. So Pete the cat and his friends are all snuggled into bed. And soon,
Because it's all
good. Oh, I see somebody else tiptoeing over. I think it's Mrs. Cephalon.
Oh, she's got her curlers.
Here she comes.
So her hair won't look messy tomorrow.
Go this way. Fabulous Friday. Oh, Mrs. Stryer, thanks for being the mic lady. What do you think the temperature is up here on the roof tonight?
Really cold. That's all I know.
Okay, into the book bag we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, not that one. Not that one either.
What's it gonna be?
It's called Max the Minnow.
Ooh, Max.
It is written by, oh, I better take a peek with my spectacles to see who the author is here. It's very tiny print. The author is William Boniface, and it's illustrated by Don Sullivan. Max the Minnow. Little Max the Minnow sat and watched the big fish play. Now, why do they have all the fun? Well, we just hide away. So saddling up his seahorse Sam, he said to all he knew, I'm off to ask some fish I know how I can be big too. He went and asked a manta ray, a jazzy friend of his, who told young Max, be cool little dude, and groove on who you is. We know that we would usually say who you are, right? We have to rhyme. Next he saw some blowfish, who right before his eyes huffed and puffed and blew on up to twice their normal size. Ooh, the wind is a-howling. Ooh, is it gonna blow over?
No, we're good.
Maybe I can puff up too, Max told his seahorse Sam. I'll swim on into sawfish mults and eat until I am. The turtles at the Pizza Cove could not believe their eyes. Anchovies were the only thing that Max left off of his pies. The octopus at Noodle Hut was equally impressed. He needed all 8 tentacles to keep up with this guest. And yes, he grew. That much was true, but mostly he got fat. And when clownfish classes passed him by, poor Max was snickered at. They weren't being very kind, were they? That would never be a Parkview child, though. Kindness counts, doesn't it, Mrs. Stryer?
It sure does.
But on he went to Sharky's place and asked what's good to chew. The best thing on the menu, said the grinning shark, is you. Ooh. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens. This might be the conflict in the story. Let's see. Max did a flip and swam away as fast as he could go, but all the food he'd swallowed down had made him way too slow.
Whoa.
So the last page, let's see what's going to happen. Then we'll go wave to our friends. But as he fled, it dawned on Max that brains mean more than bulk. And he spied a hole where sharks don't fit, and he slipped on through the hulk. Ooh, right through the hole. Doo, 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 doo. This is really the last page. Now Max has learned, and we all should too, that big fish aren't just made. It's what you do with what you've got that helps you make the grade.
Yay,
Yay! Oh my gosh. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Yes.
Parkview. We
Good
have
night,
some more
Parkview.
readers
Yeah.
coming.
Woo-hoo.
Hello.
Hello. Oh. All right, you got that guy?
Mrs. Little here.
Mrs. Bakhtiari or Mrs. B. And tonight we are reading The Grinny Granny Donkey. There was a sweet donkey who lived on the heath. She was so funny with her false teeth. Hee-haw! But her teeth kept falling out. She was a clunky donkey. There was a sweet donkey who lived on the heath. She was so funny with her false teeth. Hee-haw! But her teeth kept falling out. She loved to sip her favorite brew and dunk her biscuits in it. She was a donkey, drinky, clunky donkey. There was a sweet donkey who lived on the heath. She was so funny with her false teeth. Hee-haw! But her teeth kept falling out. She loved to sip her favorite brew, dunk her biscuits in it, and fall asleep in the afternoon sun. She was a zonkey, donkey drinky clunky donkey. There was a sweet donkey who lived on the heath. She was so funny with her false teeth. Hee-haw! But her teeth kept falling out. She loved to sip her favorite brew, dunk her biscuits in it, fall asleep in the afternoon sun, then go for walks with her jewelry on. She was a clinky clanky, zonky donkey drinky clunky donkey. There was a sweet donkey who lived on the heath. She was so funny with her false teeth. Hee-haw! But her teeth kept falling out. She loved to sip her favorite brew, dunk her biscuits in it, fall asleep in the afternoon sun, go for walks with her jewelry on, and she always dressed smartly. She was a swanky, clinky clonky zonky, donkey drinky clonky donkey. There was a sweet donkey who lived on the heath. She was so funny with her false teeth. Hee-haw! But her teeth kept falling out. She loved to sip her favorite brew, dunk her biscuits in it, fall asleep in the afternoon sun, go for walks with her jewelry on, dress smartly, and she played her banjo to relax. She was a plinky, plunky, swanky, clinky, clanky, zonky, donkey, drinky, clunky donkey. There was a sweet donkey who lived on the heath. She was so funny with her false teeth. Hee-haw! But her teeth kept falling out. She loved to sip her favorite brew, dunk her biscuits in it, fall asleep in the afternoon sun, go for walks with her jewelry on, dress smartly, and play her banjo to relax. But if she hadn't had a visit from her family in a while, she would sometimes get grumpy and cranky. She was a cranky, plunky, plinky, swanky, clinky, clanky, zonky, donkey, drinky, clunky donkey.
There's a sweet donkey who lived on the heath. She was so funny with her false teeth. Hee-haw! But her teeth kept falling out. She loved to sip her favorite brew, dunk her biscuits in it, fall asleep in the afternoon sun, go for walks with her jewelry on, dress smartly, play her banjo to relax, and sometimes she got grumpy and cranky. But when her son Wonky turned up with her cute granddaughter Dinky, that cranky granny donkey got so many cuddles and kisses that she couldn't get the smile off her face for weeks. She was a grinny granny, plunky plinky, swanky, clinky clonky, zonky, donkey drinky clunky donkey. There was a grinny granny donkey who lived on the heath. She smiled so much she could see her false teeth. Hee-haw!
Good reading, Mrs. B.
Thank you. Thanks so much for tuning in. We hope you guys sleep well tonight.
Good night, friends.
Do we have another reader coming?
Readers! Ooh.
Julie's gonna hold the mic. Come on. Oh, yes. I'm a good girl. Okay. No, you can't eat that. You can eat these. I got these right here. Okay. Ready? Nope. Sit down. Sit down. Okay. Well, hello.
Hi.
It's Mrs. Scuffy.
And Miss Julie.
So I'm going to read Carl and the Puppies. Miss Julie is holding our dog Lucy, and Lucy's going to be a big sister this weekend. So that's why I chose the book Carl and the Puppies. Hey, sit down. Good girl. You get one more. So this is one of Carl's friends needs help. Who can it be? She's very excited. She loves it. She loves people. It is Mama Dog and her puppies, Pete, Polly, and Molly. Mama Dog is very tired. She needs a nap. Carl will take the puppies for a walk. Mama Dog will rest. Good girl. Carl says, "Follow me, puppies." Pete sees a butterfly. Polly likes the flowers. "No digging, Molly," says Carl. Oh, those puppies, always in trouble. Pete finds a skateboard. "Watch out, everybody." Molly finds a frog. What a surprise. Uh-oh, Polly runs ahead. Where is Puppy Polly? No, Lucy, sit. Good girl. Oh, here's Polly. Pete wants the red ball. Uh-oh, it's hard to reach. It's under the fence. Uh-oh, Pete is stuck. Carl opens the gate so Pete can get out. The puppies want to run down the hill and tumble. The puppies finally get tired. Carl gives them a ride home on his back. Nope, sit down. Good girl. Mama Dog had a nice nap too. She is glad to see the puppies because remember, Carl took care of them. Now Carl needs a nap. What a good dog, Carl. And remember, you can come and visit us for a little bit. If you want to see us, you can go through the park and drive by the playground, or you can come out in the front of the school and give us a little honk or a shout, and we are here for you guys for a little bit. All right, we'll see who's coming to read for us next. All right, Miss Lucy. All right, who would like to read next?
We're going to just say goodnight. Miss Curry?
Miss Curry, if you would you like to say something, Miss Nikki? All right.
To say goodnight to all the Parkview students. Way to read, you guys. We're going to freeze, but it was worth it for all your brains to grow and read so good. Great job.
Thank you. Okay, Parkview, thank you so much for an awesome I Love to Read month. You guys rocked it. You read so many books that I get to freeze with the staff up here tonight. So now it's time for you to tuck in, cuddle up, sleep warm because Mrs. Stefanich is going to tuck into her tent right now. Good night. See you in the morning.
Good night, Parkview. Good night,
Parkview.
Good night, kids.
Good night.
Good night, kids.
Okay.